Wow. Just wow. Everything I've heard today just resonates immensely, and I am so glad to be with this group. How I became an entrepreneur because of it. I am Martie Smith. I have had numerous adversity, trauma, drama, and everything else. I've had to move 49 times in my lifetime. So right away, God wanted me to be international. I've had 28 surgeries, so he wanted to reconstruct me and rebuild me. But sometimes what looks like the end is really the beginning. My condition would have broken me, but instead it helped me build me back together. Very good way, in a very positive way. I'm not just a survivor, I'm an entrepreneur because of my purpose, which is everything you all have mentioned. And I was facing a condition that flipped my world upside down, and I ended up in a wheelchair, unable to work, unable to do anything. I was scared, petrified, and very depressed. So I can relate to all the people that say, I can't, I won't, and I'm not going to, because you get in that dark place. But there's a breaking point. There's a breaking point where you have flipped your world upside down and you have to find your way. You have to know your limitations, but you have to reach out. You have to get out of that box. You have to jump. You have to bounce back. You have to be the warrior, the everything you never were, because you are your only source of getting out of it. Yes, there's professional help out there, but the only change occurs when we decide that we don't want any more to do with it. So the doctors gave me limitations and life whispered, play small? No. For a while I did. And then I said, no, this isn't working. The pandemic hit and it was my launching pad. It was what made me say, enough is enough. But it wasn't just happening to me, it was happening to everyone around me. And I said, what am I going to do? How can I make money? Where am I going to go? And this is what most of us are facing now. I understand perfectly the economy is shot. We can say and read all these strategic things and this, that, and the other, but there's people hurting for money, but there's also people wanting a purpose. So if we find the purpose, we will find our passion. We will be able to create with our own story, our uniqueness, no competition. The competition is within us, and we can form the very basic structure, the foundation of who we are, where we stand, and where we want to go. But you have to also understand that there's a spark in each and every one of us. We were born with that little spark. It's up to us to find it, to light up the world with it. And when we light up the world with it, other lights come with you, and we illuminate ourselves with the solutions. We illuminate ourselves with the clarity, the peace of mind, the very things that we are missing right now. If more people understood that we need to go back to being like a child, simple, deliberate, loving, curious, creative, and everything else, then you're in the right place. Because why? You're working with your capabilities, and you'll be surrounded by people that discover talents in you that you never knew you had. Yes, I was not able to do many things for a long time, but now, because of it, I have a lot of empathy for the people that can't. And I am a miracle. I got out of the wheelchair. I became a personal trainer. I've lost 70 pounds, 70 inches. I've published numerous books. I'm on my 15th book, I think. And I now have taken on the mission, the passion, and the purpose to teach young kids the very things that I never discovered when I was little. I didn't know that there was ways around bouncing back. I didn't know there was ways about surviving without worrying and being depressed. I didn't know you didn't have to be alone in this world. And so I tell you, the spark of entrepreneurship is do it. Why me? Why not you? Why not dare to do different? Why not bounce yourself into a place that you've never been? You will discover, you will relate to many things that all of a sudden they light you up. But I just know that every one of us has a story. Every one of us is a miracle, and each and every one of us has the opportunity to build a legacy. because whatever we don't get to live in this world and what good happened to us, we can leave it behind for others to pick up and build on it. And it's a matter of paying forward. It's a matter of not letting life's hell get you bummed. On the contrary, bring the joy, bring the peace, bring the love, and you will see that a smile is the universal language. A hug is the universal language, and you don't have to understand anything other than I feel good about this person, because that's how life is supposed to be. We complicated the hell out of it, and now let's simplify it and go back to basics. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and let's kick some butt.